Hello and welcome to BIMobject.com. My name is Matthew Jackson and today I am presenting the British brand Komfort. So today we're going to have a look at a number of objects, but first of all I'm in the Revit app and I'm looking at these objects online, and I'm just going to explain how they are arranged. So Komfort create a whole load of different internal partitioning systems, for example for offices, corridors, education, lots of different reasons they can be used, and they are arranged in different ways on our site, and it's to do with the profiles in which they work in. So just to explain what all these mean, we've got Polar DG. This means a double glazing one part standard system, as you can see here. We've got Polar DGV, which is double glazing vision, which is another part, and we have SG, which is single glazing, and SW, which is solid wall. And we also have doors which are available as well, and these are shown through the way they are working. So we have single glazing doors, double glazing doors, timber doors, a whole load of different ranges. And if I click on one of these doors, you can see how the files are arranged. So I've clicked onto a double door set. If I click download, what we've done here, we have explained, because of the framing types on these doors, we've just put a little note here to say to be used with Polar double glazing framing system option 3, option 1, option 2, and you've got all the different ones here to tell you, let you know where they should be used with what framing system. What we've also done though, we've also given a few sample doors that can be downloaded within these files which are available. Now these are some of the most parametric files we've ever created, so do note that when you download these, the file sizes are slightly larger than you would say standard BIMobject, so do be patient when you download them, but it's well worth it when you see the parametric abilities that are available. So I've downloaded the Polar double glazing 3 part plus minus 25mm with a 79mm wide track model here, and we've given and these are the RVT files, because of course these are curtain walls, these are system families. And we've given a sample of some of the doors which are available and the way in which these connect. Now, if you're used to using curtain walling, you understand that these can be very parametric objects, and you can click in and you can make adjustments. And the good thing is that we've given you options to make amendments to the head tracks, end tracks, and to the center mullions, depending upon what your requirement is in your model, and also the ability to adjust the door as well. So the great thing is that by pressing Tab on your keyboard, when you hover over this object, for example, you can cycle through the areas that you want to select. So now I've highlighted the glazing area, now I've selected the vertical mullion here, and now I can click onto the to the top track. So if I click on this, what I can do is I can edit this and change this panel to a door. Now to do that, I unclick the pin. This pin now unlocks this panel, and now I can go onto the left here and change what this is. And you can see, because I've preloaded a load of doors in, I can select different doors. Now I haven't got enough room for a double door, so I just need to find a single door. Let's find a glass door here with a glazed over panel. So just click. I've got a 10mm toughened glass here, so I better click the 10mm door. And now this becomes the door with the over panel. So now this door has been placed, and I can go into edit type, and I can see there's some nice information there about the door and the handle options, etc. And now once the door is selected, on the left hand side you can see that I have a number of different handle arrangements that I can make available through a drop down, and this changes the handle that is available. And these have been taken from the standard set of information which is available from Komfort. I can also adjust the door height as well. So if I want to lower this door, so I want it to 100, this will lower the door and increase the over panel size above from a glazing partitioning perspective. I also have a number of sections which I can look at as well, and these sections are very detailed in the way that they are displayed. You can clearly see how these glazing partitions go together, and how they fit and how they work. So incredible detail here. This is why the file sizes are quite large. It's because the amount of detail that we've been asked to go into, but also, as you may know, using the curtain walling system, it's not the smallest file sizes to work on. To bring these into your project, quite simply, you just copy and paste these objects, throw them into your project, and you can start drawing your wall as you want. Just go to the architecture tool, go here to wall, and pick the system which you would like to use. Let's just do file in post, and you can start drawing your system as you want it to be. Fine. Draw a few this way and this way, and press X. Now what I can do is, if I select the entire wall system, and I will hold Shift down to select many. Wonderful. If I want to, I can start editing all these different heights, etc. And I've got here different types of mullions again. So again, I can click onto these different requirements depending upon where these are being fixed to and how these work. I mean, if you have any technical questions, the guys at Komfort are really good to tell you what bit goes with what. And you know, here we've got spacing as well. We've got fixed distance. So again, we can have fixed distance, we can have number of posts, number of spacing. Let's say I want to increase that. If I want 900 is a bit too small, I want a wider system, I can go up to 1500, for example. Press OK, and this will now rebuild the system on a wider level. Of course, this does it per type, so of course it's done it for the type up here. And then of course I can place a door into this system. This will obviously be a double door because it is a wide system. What I can also do here is that you can see I've selected 1500 to 1500. I can uncheck that as a distance, and I can so let's just go uncheck the panels. So it's important using this system is that you can lock and unlock the system, and it is a bit fiddly. We are working within the constraints of what Revit allows us to do. There. And now I've moved this, so I've now made a smaller panel and a bigger panel by unlocking the associations between these. So if you can pretty much create any custom design you want with a little bit of work, but even just by default you get some fantastic joining systems here and the ability to create a really fluid wall system. So have a play. There are many objects and many models to look at. We will continue to be creating curtain walling partitions for Komfort. Have a look, download, enjoy, and any feedback, please do let BIMobject know, and thank you very much for attending today.